It is here, y'all, that time of the year. I hope y'all feeling good and doing better, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of upset. I just wholly recorded this skateboard review or skate dot review, and the audio was straight poop duty juice, like straight poop duty juice. I know this audio ain't gonna be that much better, if I'm being honest. I'm recording on my Beats headphones. Hopefully it is better though. That's all I can ask for. Getting straight into it. First and foremost, as we always do, I want to give a thanks to each and every one of you for spending time, energy, and attention with me. Get what I'm saying? That's a non-renewable resource, so I always like to give thanks where thanks is due. That's just how we start these videos. Salute to each and every one of you, whether you like, hate it, love it, neutral, like, comment, subscribe. It means the world to me from the bottom of my heart. Salute to you. Now, straight into the motherfucking madness. First off, I do want to say a lot of the reviews that I watched personally were a bit harsh in my opinion. I'm gonna be real. Y'all boys was cooking that motherfucking game. I was like, God damn. And that kept me away from the game longer than I should have, which in the modern gaming era, in the modern generation of social media itself, we often allow the opinions of others, especially with large followings, to influence our initial opinions without even giving it a shot for ourselves. That explains why we are in the age of influencers. So I just want to start off with that. First off, we're going to start off with the cons. As someone who has been skating since a child, I have plenty of clips on this channel. It's not hard to find. Just go to my shorts. I got a couple long form videos, compilations, etc. I think those two games best encapsulated the culture of skating and brought the mainstream gaming culture into the world of skateboarding, more so than conforming the culture of skateboarding into a mainstream format. As far as from the customization to the brands, even the small stuff like the lingo, the terms used, the art style, the storylines, the skaters within the game, the parks, the map, all of it, that alone encapsulates so many aspects in one that takes away a large chunk of the true skater experience within this video game. But we're going to keep it moving. Some of the tricks, number two, some of the tricks are not accurately calibrated. You can lock into a Smith grind and it'll be called a 5-0. You can lock into a overcrook and it may call it a nose grind. You can do a 360 backside or front side, it'll call it a 180. That is not the biggest, that's not the biggest issue, honestly. But you see how it kind of takes you away from the skating experience for when you want to do realistic runs and realistic lines. Next, the game modes. I'm sure we all missed this. I know damn sure I do. Where is the death races, man? Come on, bruh. Skate 3 death races was turned. Where the death races? On the spot. Park events, skate team head-to-heads, goofy versus regular events, etc. Those small, seemingly small aspects were such a dope addition to the last game that gives more of a real grind within the skate industry, trying to make a name for yourself, trying to get big within the skate industry. Lastly, on the cons, glitches and movement is cooked so bad at times. I'm talking about burnt veggies. It's over with. Burnt veggies. You feel me? Mechanics are easily 45 to 60% of any gaming experience. You feel me? If the mechanics ain't right, you can't get jiggy. You can't get jiggy with that shit. You hear me? Burnt veggies, cook that. It's with the flow. It fucks with the lines. It just makes it a not so smooth experience. It's an open server. Y'all need to clean that up. ASAP no right. Overall, in conclusion for the cons, ultimately the customization and hardcore cultural aspects of the skating culture that's missing in this game takes away from the grind it out, get sponsored, build your name within the industry, get known, sell boards, do whatever you got to do to get to the top of the skate industry, and that just being entrenched and engulfed in real skate culture, it just isn't there. As well as the events, goofy versus regular, death races, even the skate.ea community page where you can interact with other creative parts, see other skaters' footage. Just so much of what created the community aspect outside of just seeing other skaters fly past you, it's just not there. Like it's not completely gone because of the open server style that they went with this specific entry, this specific game, but it's not as entrenched and encapsulated within the hardcore skate culture. Now, it's a silver lining in all this. Let's get into some of the pros. The style of tricks. I really, really appreciate the level of control you get when it comes to the flick, when it comes to flat ground tricks and flat ground skating. They finally added boned ollies. You do not know how bad I wanted boned ollies in the previous skate games. Like, I used to, how you could like kind of adjust your board in the air to kind of lean forward or lean back, kind of that front foot or back foot style where you kind of boning it, but not really. I used to do that with all of my tricks in the previous skate games because I wanted that bone/spread eagle effect so bad. But now we finally got boned ollie. Skater XL in Session, they added it from their first entry. Took Skate a while, took EA a while, but they finally did it. They finally thought about it. We finally got it, so I ain't even gonna complain. I love the control given, like I said, when it comes to flat ground skating, and it's so fun to really get down and throw down some realistic runs, because anybody who plays skate, I'm sure there's been a time where you kind of try to throw down some realistic lines, some realistic runs. There's plenty of realistic skate compilations, realistic skate lines, realistic skate clips. So that's a real like aspect of the skate video game, where some people, they want to really kind of live out their skating experience within the video game without it being just a bunch of unrealistic stunts and triple flips and Christ air on flat and flat ground front flips and all that crazy shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I like to skate with the fairly balanced mix of both, but there's nothing better than just getting in some nice flows and some realistic runs. Amazing feeling when you really find that style that works for you within this game and you just, go all out with it. Second, impossibles. Like Kevin Garnett said infamously, like Keegan Hill infamously made a skit about. Anything is possible. Impossibles, the KG Impossibles are finally in the skate games. Moment of silence. That speaks for itself. I ain't gotta say no more. Frontside, backside, nollie switch, fakie. We got them all. Impossibles are finally in the skate franchise. 3, the super jumps and stunts are still pretty cool. That speaks for itself as well. I mean, the super jumps and super stunts has been a part of every skate game, as you can see with the clip that's on the screen. It's always going to be fun to throw down some crazy clips, some crazy tricks, get some crazy air. That's just a fun part of this game that is part of every skate game that probably ever existed. That's always going to be a part of it. It's a video game. Turn up. 4, fun, and this is the most important aspect to me because this is the hidden magic within this game that makes all those cons still not bad enough for me not to like this game. Fun. There is this invisible, quiet, magic aspect to this game that I can't quite explain. I can't quite put my finger on. But when I say I am genuinely having fun on this game, when I say I'm genuinely putting more hours into this game than I am any other game right now, when I say when I'm at work, when I'm out at school, studying, whatever the case may be, out with family, out with friends, there's times where I just can't wait to get home and just throw down. Like, whether it's just doing some challenges to unlock some new gear, we're going to talk about the gear too. We're going to talk about the gear. Whether it's just trying to find new hidden spots that I may haven't found, whether it's just trying to throw down tricks on some of the spots that I already know about, whatever the case may be, there's times where I'm out and it has that old school gaming feel where you just ready to get home and play the damn game. Get what I'm saying? That is the quiet underlining magic of this game, that no matter how bad the cons are, it isn't bad enough to where the gaming experience is bad. That's just the quiet, invisible aspect that 100% keeps me on this game more than any other game right now. Luckily for me, I still have Skate 3. I still have my Xbox 360. Definitely going to get a streaming or a capture card, and we're definitely going to get some gameplay of some classic skate games. You get what I'm saying? The junk so janky though. The Xbox 360, for anybody who has it, there's been server issues for the last few years. Some of the digital games don't even work anymore. My Fight Night Champion doesn't even work. It just crashed my system. Like, it just was a corrupt file. Like, I don't even know how that happens. A digital game just stopped working. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, that's the main silver lining within all of this. Fun. Yes, there may be a lot of hardcore skate cultural aspects missing. Yes, it may not have, playable skaters that exist in real life, unlike Shingo V and whatever them AI fuckers is. AI, I had to cut that out. I completely turned that AI shit off. I mean, after a while, that shit, they congratulate you for everything like I'm a fucking child. Way too PG. Way too PG. But yeah, that's the invisible magic, the invisible vibe, the invisible quiet magic within this game that just keeps me 100% locked in, no matter how bad the mechanics are, no matter how glitchy it can be, no matter how stupid the gear can be. You feel me? It's fun. Like I said, overall, I'm having a great time. I hope they actually add some of those missing features, because it is an open server. They can easily just do expansion DLCs, updates, etc. Fix some of the mechanics, clean up some of the movement, and it'll make the game just that much more fun. An honorable mention now. Here's where it gets to the crazy part. Can we please, for the love of Sandy Cheeks, get some better fucking gear? The gear on this game is not fly, bro. Like, it's not fly. Style is anywhere from 30 to 90% of skating, bro. Style. If you search up the Google definition, it is an individualistic pastime. Individual. Style. Can we please, for the love of Sandy Cheeks, EA, get some better gear? I get it. We got the Adidas. We got the Dickies. Dicky Ditas. But nah, again, we need some better gear, bro. We need some better gear. Why I can't take my shirt off, show my chest? You feel me? Why I ain't got the tattoos on my neck and my body? Chest on my neck, on my neck, on my tattoos on my face, on my neck, show my Remember that Playboy Cardi? Why I can't take my shirt off when it get hot in her? Why I can't take my shirt off and show my chest? I decided to take my shirt off. Doing this. It's certain things where it's like, come on, bro. Like, it can't be that PG now. They gonna take a shirt off. Take a shirt out though. At PG. You want 2-year-olds playing this shit? Come on now. Other than that, overall, like I said, it's hard to give this game a legit rating. I'll just rate it as fun. It's a fun experience. It's free. I mean, that's the best I got right now. That's my rating. Fun. You know what I'm saying? If I had to rate it 1 out of 10, I'm gonna go a solid 7.5, which is pretty darn good for free to play. I don't think it gets no better than that for free to play, unless it's like Fortnite or Warzone or something like that. But other than that, better gear, clean up some of the mechanics, some of the movement, maybe an expansion DLC for a few bucks, add some new spots, add some new parts, add some classic spots, add some classic parts, add some playable skaters maybe. Like you could just switch over to a Rob Gear Day. Talk to some of these skate brands. You think they wouldn't love to see their brand on this video game? A very popular video game right now. You out your damn mind. Cut a little deal. Do some package drops like you got with Adidas. I'm sure that wasn't. I'm sure they didn't just let you do that for free or just for nothing. Come on, man. This game could be taken to the next level just like that. But overall, man, that's my review of this game after putting a good amount of hours into this joint. Level 5, I'd be forgetting the name of the parts of the town. Level 5 in one part of the town. I'm in level 5 at 2 parts of the town. And level 2 at 1 part. And the market mile still have locked. So that's my rating right now. That's where we at with it. I hope y'all enjoy the game. I hope y'all enjoying the game. I hope y'all doing good, feeling good. As always, appreciate each and every one of you for comment, subscribing. Appreciate each and every one of you for your time, your energy, and attention. It's a non-renewable resource. Salute to y'all. I'm out.